external ear. Looking at the pinna, the tragus. Do you have any tenderness here? Palpating the mastoid process. I'm going to look into the ear canal, noting any tenderness of the canal, finding the tympanic membrane. It should be a pearly gray color. Looking for the cone of light, noting any abnormalities or redness. And again, looking at the external ear, palpating and noting the tympanic membrane's pearly gray color.
They could ask you, if she had a right earache, which ear do you check first?
The left? Okay. And I'm getting rid of this tip. And so now I'm going to move on to the nose. I'm inspecting the nose, looking for any asymmetry, looking at the external nares. I'm going to palpate. Do you have any tenderness in your nose?
No.
And then, again, perform an exam. I'm going to look at the inside with a new tip now. And I'm looking at the nasal septum, looking for any deviations, any polyps. And I'll now move on to the mouth. So can you, I wear gloves. I'm going to have you open your mouth for me, just open wide. Good, and with this I'm looking at the buccal mucosa, the dentitions, the palate. I'm going to pick your tongue up here, look underneath it. Good, sorry. And I'm looking for any sores or rashes because cancer can hide there. I'm also going to look at the tonsils. Can you open up for me? Using my pen, right? Okay. And now can you say ah? And that tests cranial nerve 12. And with this, go ahead and close your mouth. But I'm looking for any asymmetry or deviations, which is cranial nerve 9. And now I'm going to test the gag reflex, which is cranial nerve 10. And with that, I would touch the back of her tongue. Or the back of her throat, but I won't do that.
She said?
Oh. Ah is 9 and any asymmetry is 12. Sorry. Okay, so now I'm that the mouth is done, I'm going to test cranial nerve 11. So first the sternocleidomastoid muscle. So push your hand against your face against my hand, and then this way. Good, and shrug your shoulders. Which is cranial nerve 11, and I'm going to start the neck exam. I'm inspecting the neck, looking for any asymmetry or obvious abnormalities. I'm inspecting and palpating the parotid and submandibular glands. I'm now going to palpate the lymph nodes with the preauricular, the postauricular, and with this I'm feeling for any tenderness, increase in size, mobility, the occipital, the tonsillar, the submandibular, and the submental. I'm palpating now the cervical chain, which is the superficial and deep cervical lymph, and posterior, and then the deep cervical lymph nodes. Then the supra and the infraclavicular. And so now I'm inspecting the thyroid and palpating that. I'm going to stand behind you and have you swallow. Good. Feeling for the rise and fall of the thyroid gland, and now range of motion. So can you flex your neck forward and extend it back and say no? Good. For rotation, I'm going to move into the upper extremities now. So with this, I'm going to start with the shoulder, range of motion. So can you flex your arms up and extend back? Good. And can you do external and internal rotation? And then with the elbows now, can you extend and flex and extend one more? Okay. And flex your wrist and extend down. Good. So now I'm going to test this against resistance. So go ahead and pull against my hands. Pull, 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 which is biceps. And now push, triceps, and squeeze my fingers. Okay. I'm going to move into reflexes. So go ahead, let me just relax your arm. Looking for the movement of the arm up with that. Go ahead and move on. Can you clench your teeth for me? And now with the tricep. Let me hold your arm here. Okay. And let me hold your arm, clench your teeth for me.
I have bad reflex.
now, I'm going to,
Brachioradialis?
it wasn't on the.
Oh, it's not on this, okay.
But I can do it if you
No,
want
that's
to.
fine. It's fine.
Okay, and so now I'm going to, watch for, I'm gonna have you close your eyes, but, first, you're gonna have your arms straight out, palms up, and close your eyes. And with this, I'm looking for any drop in pronation of the arm. Go ahead and open your eyes. So now what I'm gonna have you do is with your pointer fingers, touch them one at a time to your nose, and close your eyes and do it as fast as you can. Good. That's good. I'm going to move into the back. With this, you can put your head if you like. And so with the back, I'm inspecting the back, looking for any rashes, asymmetry, deviations. I'm gonna help.
What the finger to nose test is touching your finger.
Oh, it's my finger, it's not this? Oh, okay.
Well,
Sorry.
They may misinterpret that. Okay, go ahead.
So do this one. That's fine. Do this one. Okay. So your finger, and then do it with her eyes closed. Okay. Should I do each hand with that? Okay. So then when I move on to the back, I'm inspecting the back, looking for any asymmetry, deformities, lesions,
Just to
rashes.
clarify, that's not a
No.
rapid alternating movement. No, rapid alternating movement is, no, that's not it.
Okay. And I'm gonna now palpate. I'm palpating the trapezius and the paraspinous muscles all the way down. I'm going to auscultate her lung fields bilaterally. So with this, I'm listening for any adventitious sounds, such as rales. Go ahead and take a deep breath in and out through your mouth. Good. Are you feeling lightheaded? Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to continue with the cardiovascular exam, so I put the head of the bed to 30 degrees.
You percussed already?
Oh, I forgot to put that. And with this, I should hear resonance. Okay. Now I do.
We can just pretend that it's at.
That it's at 30 degrees. Okay, so I'm starting with JVP, so I'm looking at the point of the maximal on the top of the pulsation, and with that, I put my index card there and my ruler on the notch at the sternum, and I measure in centimeters, and it should be below 3 to 4 centimeters. And now I'm going to, I'm inspecting the carotid arteries, and I'm going to palpate, and with this I'm palpating, feeling for any lifts, heaves, or thrills. Good. And now I'm going to auscultate at the point of bifurcation around the thyroid cartilage, first with my diaphragm and then with the bell. Hold your breath for me. One more time. And with that, the diaphragm is a high frequency and the bell would be a low frequency noise. I'm going to move on to the cardio portion with this. Sorry. Okay. I'm going to auscultate the 6 areas of the heart, first with the diaphragm. And that's the aortic is the right second. Pulmonic is left second
So
and
with
third.
the draping of that, you could, since you are gonna be doing that, you wouldn't just take that off of the patient, so have it close to the front.
So then switch the drape
And
around.
then you close to the front and then open just only the left side.
Okay. So I could do like this. Hold on, I'll leave. And then just this side
Yeah,
open?
that's fine.
Okay.
She's like,
So
oh,
that's
you
eight.
just exposed my thing.
So aortic is right second. Pulmonic is left second and third. Tricuspid is left fourth and fifth. And then mitral is left fifth at midclavicular line. Now repeat with the bell.
Okay, go ahead. You can go to the next.
Oh, I couldn't hear, sorry. And now I'm gonna have the patient roll into the left decubitus position. This would be flat. So I can help you. Okay, so, and with this I'm palpating or auscultating with the bell at the PMI for any mitral stenosis or possible S3s. Good. And now I'm gonna have you sit forward here. And if you could scoot to the edge of the bed. I can put that on. And so as I'm gonna have you put your hands on your knees and lean forward and exhale all the way out. And now with the diaphragm, I'm listening for any aortic insufficiencies. And hold your breath for me. Okay. Now I'm going to have you lay back down. And I'm starting the chest as a thorax exam, so I'm inspecting, looking for any signs of distress or abnormalities. I'm going to